I'm on Martha's Vineyard in Edgartown, here with my buddy Russ Oasis.
Kind of.
He's got a vacation home here, and this is his car. It's a replica of the sheriff's car from the
Andy Griffith Show.
The Andy Griffith Show, and he's going to take me for a
ride.
Yes.
But you're going to be careful getting in. Watch your head now.
Wait a minute. I didn't mean to steal the cookies from the lemonade stand, really.
Is this whole island a historical district?
Primarily, Edgartown has most of the historic buildings, although there are some other historic buildings all around, like Gayhead is a very old established area, and Vineyard Haven. It depends on exactly how far back you want to go. Going back to the 1600s, Edgartown has the majority of the really old buildings.
I've got my little radio, and we're going to bus some tourists here, either for fashion faux pas or riding their bicycles without helmets. We're going to get them. Would you get back into the pedestrian walk? Get back into the pedestrian walk? Do you have a permit for selling that lemonade? Are you charging people taxes for that lemonade? Why not? You could get more money. Just say it's lemonade, 50 cents plus tax. People will love you. Okay, I think we got some tourists here on the right that are mixing stripes with patterns. We gotta bring them in. You copy?
If I could only do a Don Knotts impersonation right now. My name is Richard Binder, and I'm the guy that sold Russ his house. You should have seen it before. This is like a real before and after.
It was pretty much gutted, we've heard.
Absolutely. You guys are getting the after, which is much more pleasant
Oh, it's
than the
gorgeous.
before. Yeah. That house goes back mid-1800s.
Mid-1800s.
And it has a history, I'm sure he knows.
Well, he's making history in it.
He's making history, and he has very pleasant neighbors. I don't know if he's very pleasant neighbors. He's taking up voodoo, as a matter of fact. The guy, it's a beautiful likeness. You're gonna like it.
So where do you pick up a car like this? Old sitcom car dealer shops? You got Ferris, Cobra. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Do you know the way to Mayberry? Well, thank you for the tour. When we're done, you can take these off. I'm kind of ready to get out of them now.
Yeah, sure. Where'd you put the key?
What do you mean, where did I put the key?
When we were in the driveway before, you said, if I'm going to handcuff you, you want to hold the key.
I did?
Yeah. So where'd you put it? I gave you the key.
You gave it to me?
Yeah.
So I said if I had... Wait, where are you going?
Well, I was going to get out of the car and go get something to eat inside. You want to eat?
Well, I don't know. So did you hand me the key? Do you remember handing me the key?
Yeah, I gave you the key.
I don't remember that. I mean, is it in the car? Is it...
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
No, no. Are you pulling my...
No, I'm not. I gave you the key.
You did not. You're pulling my
Sam,
leg.
I gave you the key. I'm going inside to get something to eat. I don't know about you.
Wait a minute.
I'll see you later on.
I don't have the key.
What would you like?
Wait, excuse me. Wait. Where are you going?
What do you want? I'm going to make some lunch.
Okay, just, throw me something.
All right.
I had forgotten that I'd actually swallowed it, then I regurgitated it back up. Little trick I learned in Sing Sing. So I'm going to give you these with the key. I'm going to go take a look around in your house, okay?
Yeah. Too bad.
This is a really interesting piece here. This is an egg cup holder from the 1800s. I thought I was wearing a tight sweater. The people would put eggs here, they would stand because they were in a hurry and eat the egg and be off. I'm kidding. This is the dining room. You can tell by the long table and many chairs. It's these little things we clue into. I didn't know you chilled malt liquor. Huh. Here's a tea service that Russ said his interior designer said he must have. I guess it's, it's a must-have. There. Here's one of 12 fireplaces. Isn't this lovely? Charming little breakfast nook over here with floral printed pillows matched with plaid, beautiful wood crown molding, lovely seafoam green wallpaper. Very tasteful. Can you believe a guy lives here? This is really interesting over here. 1829. This brick was one of the original bricks in the original fireplaces. Russ had to reconstruct his fireplaces to burn wood instead of coal, and to do that they had to go inside and tear down all the brick and replace it to make it bigger and wider. So one of the builders found this brick and they made it a centerpiece in the kitchen. Wonder what gave the French the idea for the Statue of Liberty. Huh. Classic four-poster bed, fireplace, sweet bedroom. What's strange and different about this bedroom is that it's on the first floor, right off the front door of the house. I guess it's for one of those wild nights on the Vineyard that Russ has when he can't quite make it up the stairs. Russ started to come to Martha's Vineyard about 25 years ago when he was just a poor kid out of college. He kept coming back because he said the tension would immediately drop away and he would become relaxed and happy. So what a better place to have your permanent vacation home so you can permanently be relaxed and happy. This is the sitting room that leads you into the master bedroom. This is another fireplace. This is a master bedroom with the mother of all four-poster beds. Another fireplace. Another fireplace. Another bedroom, another fireplace, another four-poster bed. This just doesn't feel right. Here's this guy. He's a wild and crazy bachelor. Believe me, I know. But he's got this beautiful, large colonial home all to himself. It's time to start asking the tough questions. Oasis! We need to talk.
I'm in trouble now.
Russ Oasis, radio entrepreneur, pioneer admin, millionaire. His passion for life was radio. He became a disc jockey and was fired 8 times. His life was painful, lonely, destitute, until one day he bought a radio station. Russ, hello. How are you?
I'm fine, Sam. How are you?
Tell us what it's like to be a DJ.
Oh, God, she thinks she's Barbara Walters. I enjoyed it very much. It was an interesting period in my life. I did it for about 10 years, and in some ways I still miss it now.
This is a big house, Russ. There are a lot of bedrooms, and yet there's no one here. It's very empty. I sense a lot of loneliness. Are you lonely? Why are there so many bedrooms?
I do have a lot of bedrooms.
But you're not married. You don't have children.
That is true. You don't have to have children and be married to have lots of bedrooms, do you? She's trying to make me cry.
I'm asking you a question. Why would you have so many bedrooms if you're not planning to fill them?
Well,
I'm sorry, would you like a tissue? I'm gonna need this back. We can take a moment. Take your time. It's fine.
The house was built in 1828, and I wasn't here when it was built, so they built all the bedrooms without asking me. That's why.
Mm-hmm. I've spent a lovely day here with Russ in his home built for a coal merchant back in the 1800s on the endlessly charming Martha's Vineyard. And if there is one thing I have realized through this entire experience, it's that I will never be able to afford this. But while I'm still with my buddy Russ, I'm just going to have to scoff off his good fortune. You got a problem with that?
no, come on, let's go for a ride.
Got it. The reason why you have a vacation home is to become a better person, to be happy, to be less stressful, different from your normal hectic lifestyle. This is what Russ Oasis was going for. He's a bachelor. He's a partier. He has a home in Miami. Where does he vacation? On Martha's Vineyard, in a colonial home where his furniture is refined, elegant, distinguished. Hey, whatever works, right? Actually, speaking of Russ, I have him handcuffed in the basement. I should feed him.